Okay, so the next part is asking me to use a lookup function to show the country name in full. It's quite an advanced skill, so I'm going to leave that one to a little bit later. For now, I'm going to try to help you with this one. In cell K8, use a function to select and display the longest of the 6 throws made by the athlete. So that's cell K8 and it wants the longest throw. So here's cell K8 and the label here is best throw. Okay, so before we do this, I'd like you to have a think about how you could do that first of all. So I'd like you to try it for yourself first. So pause this and try it for yourself. Okay, assuming you've had a go at that, the correct way to find the best throw is, first of all, you start off any function or formula with an equals. And you could use the function max, which is short for maximum. Open your brackets, select the area that you want to be included in your function, which is obviously the 5 throws. Close your brackets and hit enter. And that is correctly coming up with 85.02. That's how to use the max function to find out the best throw for your athlete. Okay, so you could show that skill under basic functions in your spreadsheet skills log. The next thing we need to do is to repeat this function for the remaining athletes. Now we could start to do this. And manually repeat that all the way down, but we don't want to do that. The way you can do it is by using something called an autofill, and that will replicate all of this formula all the way down. And the way I do that is if I just position my mouse on the bottom right hand corner of that cell, and it comes up with a black cross. You then click on the left mouse button and drag that down to the bottom there, and it repeats them all. Okay, so that's the autofill feature covered as well, and you might want to document that in your skills log now. Don't forget to say why we use the replication or the autofill as well. Basically, we're using it to repeat a certain function without having to manually do it again and again and again. Right, so the next thing we need to do is in cell L8 use a function to add the distances of all the throws for this athlete. Ensure that the function does not include the distance if it's recorded as no throw. We'll come back to that a little bit later because that's a bit more advanced. But for now, we'll just do the basic function. So in cell L8, we need to find out the total thrown. And again, I'd like you to have a go at this for yourselves. So have a little go, pause this and have a little go. Okay, assuming you've had a go at that, one way we could do it is we start off with equals. And we highlight the first throw there. And we do a plus sign. And we do the next one, plus. And the next cell, plus. Highlight the next cell, plus. Next cell, and then hit enter. Now that will accurately work out the total of all the throws. Okay, but it's not very efficient. There's a more efficient way of doing that, and that is using the sum function. So I go equal sum, open my brackets, highlight the 6 throws, close my brackets, and hit enter. That's equals sum E8 to G8. And again, I'm going to replicate that down using the autofill for the rest of the athletes. So again, you might want to document the equal sum function into your spreadsheet skills log.